I have been looking forward to compare the Motorola TLKR T8 to the Cobra MT975 for a long time, so today let's have a look at the differences and similarities. Let's start looking at the similarities first between the two radios, the Cobra 975 and the Motorola T8. Now both of them have quite large display screens, which is really nice. And they have 8 channels with 121 privacy tones to each channel. So that means both of them have the same number of channel combinations. They use 4 AAA size batteries. They have a dual watch, vibration alert, 10 different ringtones. Let's now move on to the differences between the two radios. We're going to start with the Cobra. The first difference is that the Cobra can stand on its own, where the T8 can't. Normally I would have a complaint about the volume switch on those PMR radios because it doesn't go right down. Now on the Cobra you will find the sound can be turned all the way down, and that is a big plus point. The Cobra also lets you store up to 10 memory channels. Now these can have various combinations of channel numbers and privacy code. So if you have frequently used channels, this is a good way to store them and quickly select the frequently used channels. The channel scan function on the Cobra is very good. Not only it scans the 8 channels, it also scans the different memory channels plus the CTCSS scan and the DCS scan. In other words, it will scan and tell you the privacy tone being used by an active channel. The claimed range for the Cobra is 12 kilometers, which is 2 kilometers more than the T8. But to be honest, that's not going to make a huge difference at all. In built up areas, both of them will be affected in terms of range, so in line of sight, I would think they are very similar in terms of range. To change channels, the Cobra is really easy to do. You just need to press up or down button. Whereas on the T8, you have to press quite a few buttons to get there. So it's a big plus for the Cobra. Both of them have a monitor button, or monitor function at least. The Cobra, you can access that through a single button press on the left hand side. You can achieve the same on the T8, however to do that you have to go through a number of menu options. Both radios have a battery level indicator, however the Cobra has 4 little segments, where on the Motorola you have almost, full battery or no battery. Another point worth noting is that the Cobra is designed so that you can use it in either hand, in my opinion, whereas the Motorola you will find it, unless you put it in your right hand, where you can activate the PTT button with your finger. When you put it in your left hand, you almost have to move the radio up to be able to press that button. So I say the designer for the T8 probably is a right-handed person. The Cobra has nice and large display of the current channel and the privacy code, whereas the T8, the numbers seem quite small and they are right at the bottom. Let's put the Cobra to the side and have a look at the T8 and some of the really cool features. To start with, you have a really nice large digital clock display, and this is available when the power is off or on. So I really like that clock display. You can use that as a stopwatch. Say for example, press and hold the button and you activate the stopwatch, and to reset it. Now the T8 also has something called a group call or direct call, and it's to do with setting up an ID for the current radio, and then you can call a specific ID number within your group. And to me that is something clever. So within a number of people using the T8 radios, you could directly make a call to a station. Another thing about the T8 is, yes, it does have a flashlight, and that is really handy for when the radio is off and you can't find your keys or something like that. It feels rather nice in your hand, and it's really solid, and you would expect that from a premium brand like Motorola. You can use both radios as baby monitors. However, the T8 offers different levels of sensitivity setting. To summarize, I like both of them. It's really hard to pick a winner. The T8 is about £20 more expensive than the Cobra, but to be honest, the Cobra has done a really nice job. This is a nice solid radio, and for the price, both of them are extremely reliable, and I have used them for the last week or so, and the battery has been very good on both of them. So I'd really like to consider both of them if I were to purchase a set of PMR446 radios. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you have any question, and subscribe to handyradio.co.uk. See you next time.